I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the honorable judges, the moderator, the timekeeper, to our respected audience, my brother and sister, and to our beloved partner, the opposing team. My name is Shakila Arviama, and I, as the first speaker, as the Prime Minister of the government team, would like to support the statement that this House would heavily tax manufacturing corporations that automate majority of their workforce. The current status quo with the change of times and the machine that is evolved, humans can rely on machines to help manufacture their products. With the decrease of human worker and the increase of machine, the tax that came out for this is long debated whether it should be high or standard. Before I will start my speech, I would like to define today's motions. There are four keywords. The first one is tax. Tax is a payment collected from individual by a government to cover costs of general public services. The second is a manufacturer corporations, a company that produces goods in large quantities, typically using machinery and a factory setting. The third is automate. Automate is the use of machines or computer to perform tasks that was previously done by people. Workforce. Workforce is the number of people employed by specific occupation. When a work that previously done by a human gets replaced by a robot, with the intention of efficiency, small cost of manual labor, while it might have a good impact, a positive impact for the manufacturer, but it have a negative impact for the society, and that is the loss of one's jobs, and also to the government, and that is to find a way to recoup the task. There are three arguments that I would like to make. The first one is the heavily tax towards the manufacturing corporation is to replace the tax of other workers. While we the citizens are paying for services the state has provided for us, what about the people who lost their jobs and who lost their income? While the unemployment tax that we rather eliminated are still going on till today, the displaced workers may have struggles to find new jobs with minimum wages, and that could lead to the significant population that is unemployed. Raising tax on unemployed will be like getting blood out of a turnip. Logically, it would make sense to tax labor hours of automatic machinery. Eventually, robots will displace enough workers. Robots used in workplace must be taxed to fund the operation of the government. The second point is that not all machines can be automatic alone. It we human are needed to automate the machines to monitor the performance, to perform maintenance, to handle exception, and also to improve processes. Robots or AI displace workers by doing some things that the workers did, but not others. We don't notice that fewer workers are unemployed because it happens mostly through attrition. A Roomba would replace a human maid, but when you add up all the Roombas used in the cities, it probably eliminates jobs of a housekeeper. But there are a few examples that I would like to give you. First is the washing machine. A washing machine cannot be operated by itself. There has to be someone, a maid, to operate the washing machines. A lawnmower can operate and cannot cut the grass itself. There has to be someone to operate it, and that is a gardener or a person. The wage towards the peoples are heavily influenced with the machines they operate, and that goes the same for the task. The third point is that machinery takes great negative change to our surrounding. Machines, while humans can make harmful towards our surrounding, but machine is much more harmful and much more dangerous for our environment, such as the waste and also the smoke. That the environment can change because of them. The smoke that is produced from the machines can be harmful for the air, and the coloring waste of a textile or clothing manufacturer are harmful towards the water source. The change in environment should be taken hold in tax consideration. We can also not forget the noise pollution that generates significant noise pollution affecting both human health and wildfire. There are a few ways that I could recommend for the government. The government should make a new law for machines or robots tax, and that is to implement a tax on each robot or automated system used in manufacture. They can also payroll tax adjustment, adjust payroll tax rates for companies with high automated level, ensuring they contribute fairly to the safety nets. The third one is the automation's impact fee, a charge a one-time or annual fee for companies that implement automation technologies that results in significant job displacement. So, in conclusion, tax towards manufacturing corporations should be much more higher than the average because it took in three considerations. First one is the impact it had on unemployed workers who lost their job and become jobless afterwards. The second is, while half of them are chased out of their jobs, half still stay to operate the machine and they should be taken in consideration of the tax that the manufacturer should give to the government. And the third one is that the change it had on the environment, such as waste and smoke, that the manufacturer should take account of responsibility in, and that is to pay a higher tax towards the government. So, and also, while a machines can do everything that a humans mostly does, it also cannot replace humans fully because while humans makes mistakes, and robots or robots are designed for the purpose of finishing the job they tasked to with algorithms and also programs. But while the machines can be broken, they cannot operate it by themselves, but a human can operate something by themselves because they are not machines or not bound by any electricity. Thus, that's why people are much more precious for a manufacturing corporations, and that is why manufacturers should heavily tax and that is why this house believes that heavily tax manufacturing corporations that automate majority of their workforce. That this house would heavily tax manufacturing corporations that automate majority of the workforce. Thank you very much.